Some of you will be much further in life if you let go of other people's opinion and the shame and guilt of your past. So that means if you want to post content and you're scared what your peers will think, post it. Or you want to start a new hobby but you're worried about how your friends will perceive you, start it. Or you want to start a new business but you don't feel like you have the skills, learn the skills and start. I was reading Luke 19 verse 1 to 7. When Jesus is going through Jericho, we're introduced to a man called Zacchaeus. The Bible describes Zacchaeus as a tax collector who was also rich. The reason why it's important is because in those times, tax collectors were despised. Now in verse 3 it says that Zacchaeus sought to see Jesus, but he could not see because he was short in stature. Watch what he does now. Verse 4 says that he ran ahead and he climbed up the sycamore tree because he knew Jesus was going to pass that way. And that's what I want you to do. I want you to run ahead of your worries. I want you to run ahead of your shame and pursue that goal. Start that business, start that hobby, post that content, run ahead of your fears. Verse 5 says, Jesus saw him and looked to Zacchaeus and said, make haste, come down, for today I must stay at your house. The degree to which you run towards your goal is that degree in which the Lord will answer your prayer and make haste to spend time with you. Do not let fear, do not let worry, do not let anxiety hold you back. Run ahead of it. And in verse 7 we are told that the people complained and said Zacchaeus was a sinner. The enemy is an accuser. He's come to steal, kill and destroy, but the Lord has come to give life and life everlasting. And the Bible tells us that there is no condemnation to those who are in Christ. Old things have passed away, you have become new. You are no longer that reproach, you are no longer that worry. I want you to leave it in the past and walk forthright and boldly in who you are in Christ. Do not let people of the past who do not have any good for you stop you from doing what you need to do to create that desired future. And like Zacchaeus, position yourself and have a zeal to make sure that you're able to take that step forward. Now, here are some things I want you to do. Anytime you have a worry or doubt, write down the reasons why you are going to overcome it. You see, most people fall at the stumbling block, but if you have enough reasons, that's going to push you to the result. For example, if I want to get through a task and I feel worried, I write down what the goal is. I write down how I'm going to feel once I accomplish that goal. And in that present moment, it helps me overcome that barrier of procrastination because I know I'm someone who accomplishes my goals. The second thing I want you to do is stay accountable. It could be with people or it could be with yourself, but make sure you are accountable to someone or something that keeps you in line with your goals. Every 30 days, I do an audit. I say to myself, these are the goals that I've written. And then 30 days later, I say to myself, have the actions I've taken aligned to my goals? If not, I just course correct. And then we reflect. It could be every week, it could be every month, but I make sure I stay accountable to those goals. It doesn't have to be your friends, it could be a coach. Make sure you are accountable to someone or something so you are pushing towards those goals. Ultimately, you need to be accountable to the Lord. It says in the Bible, in their hearts, humans plan their course, but the Lord orders their steps. Commit yourself to the Lord and He'll give you the desires of your heart. So I want you to let go of shame, let go of worry, let go of guilt, let go of anxiety. If it's a job that you want to apply to, be bold, take that first step. If it's a business that you feel that the Lord has laid in your heart, start to make those steps, take those actions. Start reading that book, start filling yourself with knowledge. And the more action you take, the more clarity you get, the greater confidence you have. You see, the Latin word of confidence is fidere. It just means with trust. So as you take those actions going forward, you build trust, and that's how you have confidence. And the more you're able to do that, the closer you'll get to your goal.